values do you bring to the table? When we talk about values, what are your homespun values? What values do you bring from your experience? What have you learned in your life that makes you uniquely qualified to service your ideal client? I want you to think for a moment. I want you to think about who you are, what you've seen, what your background is, education-wise and experience. What have you overcome in your life that someone else right now is struggling with? How can you help that person? How can you speak uniquely to that one individual at one time? You know what they're going through. You know what they're confused with. You know what their problems are. You know they're hurting, and you know how. And you know how in a way that nobody else knows. Why? Because you've been through it. You've been through that fire. What does that mean when you've been through a certain kind of fire? That means that you know how to put that fire out. Just think about that. Think about somebody who has a new house and it's on fire, and you've been in the same kind of situation and you know how to put that fire out. Would you help that person, or would you watch their house burn down? See, when you don't help that person, you're actually harming that person. You're hurting that person, and you're allowing that person's house and life to burn down. Why? Stop being so selfish. Why wouldn't you help that person? This is what we do as solution providers. This is what we do as coaches, consultants, speakers. This is what we do. We put fires out. There's a passion in our hearts to help other people. Why? Because we've been through certain things in our lives that make us uniquely qualified to put out the fires in other people's lives, to put out the fires in other people's minds. So I want you to think right now, what fires are you uniquely qualified to extinguish?